Main event here, you did have to change your opponent a little ways out. I just kind of wonder, kind of what that did for you, man. I feel like facing a former champion feels like a big moment. What did it do for you as far as, adjusting your motivation or whatever, not having that option on the table?
For me, nothing really changes. It's still a fight. He's a great fighter, John McKee. He's coming in there. At the end of the day, I always got something to lose, and that's that O in the record. So every fight I take is the same, and I just train to my best and put faith in my teammates that they prepare me right for these fights and go in there and do what I do best, and just put on a show.
He does have a ton of experience. I mean, is he still the toughest test you've ever faced? Because a lot of people, that's what they thought it was with Curran. I think that's what they wanted more than anything. I mean, do you feel like this still qualifies? Is this your toughest fight?
Definitely. He's been in there with Pat Curran. He's been in there with all the champs. So he hasn't been finished by any of them. It was the same with Justin Lawrence. He hadn't been finished by any of them. But for that fight with Justin, I went out there and did what I had to do. So this fight, I'm looking forward to just going out there and doing the same thing. Like you said, he's a vet, so I don't plan on looking for the finish, but at the same time, I'm always looking for that finish. But I'm not going to be pushing for it, because that's how you get caught slipping, and I'm not trying to get caught slipping, so I'm going to do what I do best, and that's game.
Do you still feel there's a need to prove yourself? I mean, you said you got that undefeated record, man. It looks nice. But I wonder, I feel like people are still wondering, okay, hold on, is he for real? It's almost that MVP build, you know what I mean? Where it's like, hey, when does he fight the real guys? I mean, do you still feel like there's a need to prove yourself to people?
No, there's no need to prove anything to anyone. Why? My record's 11-0, and I've never pulled out of a fight from Emmanuel Sanchez, Henry Corrales, Pat Curran. It doesn't matter. I signed that contract. I'm showing up to fight whether my hand's broke or whether I'm not 100%. And that's the fighter in me, That's the fight in me. So for me, it doesn't change, I really give two shits less what people say. I'm going to do what I have to do.
Do you ever wonder, like, maybe why you don't get as much attention as maybe some? I mean, look at your teammate, right, Aaron Pico. I mean, this guy's like the super, prospect. Do you ever feel like, man, why am I not getting that much attention?
For me, I don't really care, man. I started from the bottom, and I'm going to just keep climbing. His shine brings my shine as well. As long as he continues to do well, he came to us after his first loss. And look at him. He's knocking people out and finishing now. So clearly we're doing something right at Body Shop, My dad's career was underestimated. He was 8 years undefeated. Now my career is underestimated, but the difference is I'm undefeated, and no one can take any of that from me at the end of the day. So I really don't care what people think. I am the GOAT. I am the greatest of all time. And it's sad, but hey, people are going to see it sooner or later, and hopefully they see it before I'm gone. Nice.
What is the secret out there at the Body Shop, man? You guys got a lot of guys doing some big things right now. What's the secret to the success out there?
I'd say my dad. He's the key to it all. He's our mentor. He's our coach. He's our friend. He's literally everything you can ask for in one person. Our gym it's a different gym. It's a mind, body, spirit gym. We're all about connecting our souls and being there with each other. We're like a brotherhood in that gym. It's more of a spiritual gym than just, hey, go train and beat each other up. It's practice. You guys are practicing, so you shouldn't be in there trying to bang out with each other, because it's practice. Key word, practice. You're not going anything over 50%, and that's what I love about our guys. I don't even train with a mouthpiece. Sparring day, I don't train with a mouthpiece. Why? We're not going that hard. We want to get dead tired and then you work, because that's where you pick up habits. So picking up good habits is when you're dead tired, and no one's going to pick up a good habit going 100 miles an hour.
It's true. Break down what you see in McKee. I mean, is there anything he does special that you haven't seen so far, or any like one trait or position that he exceeds at that you're like, man, I got to be careful about this?
He's a grinder, and he's got a good uppercut. So I don't plan on leaning at all. I'm staying straight up, straight forward. Keep him at my bay, Stay long like I always do. I got a 75-inch reach. No one's gonna get close to me. No one. And my kicking range is even further. Their kicking range is my punching range. So that's just the key to me, You got to come to me, and hopefully you bring the fight, because you're going to eat something on the way in the whole time.
Is this still a potential breakout opportunity for you? I mean, this is still a big fight, and I feel like it's a big time for the organization too, with switching over to the zone and the tournaments and everything they got going. I mean, do you feel like this is a moment where you can break out and say, listen, world, like, I'm for real?
I mean, I honestly feel I don't have much left to say. I've been saying what I've had to say since my second fight. That for me, I just feel like a tape recorder, I keep saying the same thing, calling out the same people, saying the same thing. So it's like, what more left is there for me to say? I'm going to just continue to show with my actions, and that's what it's all about.
Very nice. All right, well, you see this one play out in your head, man. How do you think this one goes down?
I'm trying to finish it, man. 8 of 11 finishes. I'm trying to make it 9 of 12. I'm all about those stats, you know, stats and records. So I'm going to keep adding to them and keep collecting them.